everyone, welcome to part 2 of my book haul. So as I said in part 1, I picked up quite a few books this month, so these are the books that make up part 2. The first one that I've got here is Help Me by Katie Beers. This sounds horrific. It's a true life story. It's a New York Times bestseller, and it is about a girl who had a hard life with her godparents who treated her like a slave. Then as a child, she was kidnapped and locked in a dungeon and survived against all odds. So I like stories that have a triumph over evil aspect. So I don't know whether this one might actually be a bit too much for me. I'm gonna give it a go and find out what I think. I'm kind of expecting that this might actually be a DNF, not because it's not an interesting story or not because the girl, but because I don't know, sometimes it might just be a little bit too much to read about. It might be a little bit too horrific. So I'm gonna give this a go and see how it goes. Second book that I picked up is Disclaimer by Rennie Knight. This is relatively new out. It's in the sort of crime genre that I love, and it says when an intriguing novel appears on Catherine's bedside table, she curls up and begins to read, as you would if you randomly find a book on your bedside table. But as she turns the pages, she's horrified to realise she's the key character, a main player. This story will reveal her darkest secret, a secret she thought no one else knew. So this sounds brilliant. This sounds like just the sort of thing that I enjoy. Creepy, not quite sure where it's going. A secret, the sort of the makings for a 5-star read for me. So hopefully this will be as good as I'm anticipating it being. Next up, we've got All of the Rage by Courtney Summers. I've seen this mentioned on a few booktube channels. It's about a girl who is unfortunately raped by the town's local golden boy, and people don't believe her, and she ends up stopping trying to make people believe her, but then a girl goes missing in the same town, and she starts to think that she has to speak up again, I think. And then she's got to decide whether she is going to start breaking her silence again or whether she's just going to continue staying silent. A lot of people seem to have really rated this, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Next up is You by Carolyn Kepnes. I think this is about a stalker. A girl called Guinevere goes into a bookshop. There's a man in there named Joe working there, and apparently he's instantly smitten. On the front it says he waits, he watches, he follows. So I'm guessing he gets a little bit obsessed with her and follows her around. I haven't heard anything about this. I haven't looked up any reviews or anything like that, so I'm pretty much going off it blind. Walked into Tesco's, it was on the side, picked it up. We'll see how it goes. Another Rachel Abbott, we've got Kill Me Again. This is a new novel. So Maggie Taylor accepts a new job in Manchester, and her husband doesn't seem very happy to move. They go there, the husband goes missing, and it seems like the husband's got some sort of secret past, and it's got the same detective in it that is in all of the Rachel Abbott books that I've read so far. So I'm hoping this is going to be another 5-star read like the other Rachel Abbott books that I've read. I'm really excited to give this one a go. And finally, the last book that I have is Maestra. I picked this up mainly because I've never seen a book in a shop that has a 18+ sticker on it. Which makes me sound a little bit perverse, perhaps. But I mean, I just want to know what's in it for it to actually be classified 18+. And when I went through the self-service checkout, I actually had to get ID'd to buy this. Not that I look under 18 or anything anymore. Wish I did, but yeah, I don't really know anything about this. There's not a lot of information inside of the book. From what I gather, a woman called Judith is working somewhere, I don't know where, and she uncovers a secret and then gets pretty annoyed about it, and then turns to an old friend for help. So, I mean, like I say, I've got no idea what this is about, but the 18+ sticker drew me in. So I'm hoping it's not basically pornography or something like that, but we'll find out, and I'll be sure to let you all know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!